Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashlee, your Bioderma skincare expert. Welcome to a 30-minute skin coach session. Now, before I start, I would like to say thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your time and effort. And today's session, we are going to talk about the sensitive skin. Now, the reason behind why our topic is all about sensitive skin, because for some of you, they've been requesting this a lot. And today's video, we are going to talk about the sensitive skin. Do you know whether you have a sensitive skin? Now, what is sensitive skin? Sensitive skin is often reacts to triggers like weather change, some allergies, or some certain products, or you might feeling that your skin is turning red, it started drying out, you feel like a little bit itchy or tight, you started to get bumps, scales, or hives. Now, sensitive skin is not something that you might be thinking that this is really a bad disease, okay? It is usually a symptoms of another skin condition. So you might not be even knowing that you have a sensitive skin until you have some bad reaction to some certain cosmetics or some products, or maybe you use a very harsh soap that it triggers your skin to dry out or to have some irritations, or some moisturizers perhaps, or some makeup. And now for those who have a sensitive skin, I'm just going to give you some few tips. What are the do's and don'ts when you have a sensitive skin? Now, the one thing that you must do is whenever you go to the shop and when you buy your skincare products, make sure that you read the labels. You read what is on the labels, and make sure also that when you buy a product, what you must do is you should always go for a gentle active ingredients, or it's written it's gentle on the skin, or especially designed for sensitive skin, because this kind of particular product range, they have a list of active ingredients which is very ideal for your skin. When you have a sensitive skin, you do not need a lot of active ingredients. Basic is the best when you have a sensitive skin. And also you must be considered that it might flare up your skin, so you must stick on the product which is it has a less active ingredients. Now, what are the don'ts? Don't handle harsh cleanser. Don't go for a cleanser which is very aggressive, which is it does contain a lot of active ingredients like bleach, alcohol, ammonia, ethyl glycol, and all these active ingredients that you can't even read. And be mindful about an active ingredients, which is it can really strip off your lipids, because when you use a harsh cleanser, it can create a really bad effects in your skin. Now, also one thing that I would like to highlight is if the product has a warning sign, don't go for it, because definitely this is not a good product for you. Now, what you do also is you must shorten your shower and you must avoid long bath, okay? Because what is actually happening is when you are taking long time in the shower and hot shower, what will happen into your skin is you are slowly stripping away those natural oils in the skin when you are taking a shower, because the water will slowly strip out all your natural oil. That can cause tightness, dryness, and of course it lately it can create crack in your skin when you have a dry skin. Now, also buying a new product, let's say you want to try something new, because at the end of the day, especially for the ladies, we cannot commit into one product, because always there's a lot of products in the market and we all want to try it. Maybe you see one of the bloggers and they have an amazing skincare haul and you wanted to try it as well. Make sure that you do a test patch before you commit on that particular product, because bear in mind that when you have a sensitive skin, you must be aware that maybe there are some active ingredients that your skin doesn't like it, so it is better to do or perform a test patch before you commit into this product. Another don't is don't exfoliate. I'm talking about when you want to try something which is it's gonna give you a chemical exfoliant. I'm talking about these harsh exfoliant products that is chemical exfoliant. Because bear in mind that when you exfoliate and when you have a sensitive skin, your skin is sensitive. It actually lacking of lipids. It has these trigger functions. And if you do exfoliate, I'm talking about the chemical exfoliation, it might lead to some certain seriousness or reaction or triggers to allergies in your skin. So if you have a sensitive skin, I know that when you build a skincare routine, exfoliation is part of it. But when you have a sensitive skin, be mindful. You can still exfoliate, but go for mechanical exfoliation with a minimal or it has a very lightweight grains. But don't go for chemical exfoliation. This is no when you have a sensitive skin. Now, other thing you must do or must do when you have a sensitive skin is you must skip using any products that contains fragrance, because you must bear in mind that most of these products that contains fragrance, they contain alcohol, soaps and dyes. Then all of this kind of active ingredients, it might add on or it might trigger sensitivity reactions in your skin. So please avoid or at least do skip from any kinds of fragrance. When you have a sensitive skin, you do not need fragrance. Now, other things that you must don't is you shouldn't clog with cosmetics. There are some certain cosmetics that can actually clog your pores. So when you choose a cosmetics, you should go for non-comedogenic and you should also go for non-waterproof, because at the end of the day, you don't want to toast your makeup if you have a sensitive skin. But also you should pay close attention to what's in it. So stick to a product which is non-comedogenic, because you do not want to clog your pores, and at the same time it shouldn't be so thickened up that it can actually create more sensitivity and reaction in your skin. So choose for non-waterproof and non-comedogenic products. Now, in relation to external factors, don't expose your skin with elements. I'm talking about when you expose in the sun, make sure that you cover your skin or make sure that you wear sunscreen protection. It is a must. And also, when you choose for a sunscreen protection, make sure that you go for physical sunscreen and not chemical. Because bear in mind that when you have a sensitive skin, it is always a must that you must go for a physical sunscreen. Also, over the winter, make sure that you wrap your skin with some clothing that can really help you not to dry out your skin. And also, when there's a weather change, especially in the cold areas, make sure that you wear thick clothes enough that you won't have any kinds of dryness in the end. Another dose is do skip from nickels. I am talking about some particular or some certain peoples that they have a sensitivity with metals like nickels. Now bear in mind that when you choose sunglasses or some accessories or jewelries, make sure that there are some particular metals that you might be triggered or you might have some allergies or irritations. Just be mindful that if you have some certain allergies or irritation in that particular metals, try to avoid it. Now, also what are the do's is you must do moisturize or you must put moisturizer, because dry skin can lead to irritated skin and it can also cause into some conditions like eczema to flare. And also the best way to keep your skin from drying out is to trap that water inside when it's wet. So, which means right after you take a shower, just pat dry and then moisturize your skin, and use something which is a little bit thick but gentle enough to moisturize your skin. Anything that is ointment or cream, it will do. So right after you take a shower, make sure that you put a moisturizer, especially for the people who are suffering from eczema. Now, the last thing that I would like to say is don't experiment on actives. I'm talking about the active ingredients. Maybe some of you are very curious about using some certain active ingredients. I'm talking about hydroquinone, retinoic acid, any kind of acid that you can imagine. Bear in mind that when you have a sensitive skin, the least amount of active ingredients, it's a must for you. And also, if you would want to try something like this, make sure that you consult your dermatologist and they can advise you what is the best active ingredients to peel out the skin. Mainly, what is the best active ingredients is azelaic acid, because it doesn't create so much damages in the skin or reaction in your skin. But make sure that when you want to try something new, especially if you want to do some certain chemical peelings or some dermabrasions or some chemical peels, make sure that you consult your dermatologist, because when you have a sensitive skin, you cannot experiment on the actives because it might worsen your skin, and this might not be good for your skin. It may cause flare up, drying out, and this is what is happening for those people who try to experiment active ingredients without even consulting their doctor. So you do not want to do that, and you do not want to to hurt your skin if you have a sensitive skin. So minimal active ingredients is very important for you. So now you know what is the sensitive skin. I hope I give you a little bit of brief idea what is sensitive skin. Stay tuned with me in my next session, because I am going to talk about what causes sensitive skin. And also, if you have any question, I appreciate if you can drop your comments down below. I appreciate that. It would be nice for me to know your comments, to share me your comments. Tell me what you like exactly so we can talk about this in my next session. And for now, I would like to say thank you so much. I hope I enlighten you with my session, and I hope you would follow the guidelines that I ask you about. What are the do's and don'ts? Because this is very, very important. For now, I would like to say thank you so much. Have a nice day. Be safe and good night. Bye.
Please subscribe, like and share for more videos.